Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the Clearvision tutorial. I'm going to be going through the Clearvision theme and how to install it and change some of the elements for yourself and customize it a little bit. So this is going to be based on off of some of the frequently asked questions and stuff that we get in the channel here. I want to walk you through some of the main problems that a lot of people face when they're trying to install a Discord theme or Clearvision. So first off, I'm going to say that I'm not going to teach you how to install Bandage Discord or Better Discord or Power Chord or anything like that. Whatever software you use for your theme, I'm not going to help you do that. There's issues that come with those as well. So you can, if you have any issues, you can go into the Better Discord servers and ask for help, and there's going to be people in there that'll try to help you as long as you don't spam it everywhere. So first off, the link to the Clearvision Discord will be in the description of this video, so you can click there and join the server. And then you're going to want to navigate over here to official presets. So these are the official Clearvision presets. They're pretty straightforward in what they do. So say, for example, this one's an emerald theme. That means the majority of the theme is going to be green. It's going to be a nice green background theme. This one's going to be purple. For this, I'm going to be using just the ruby theme, just because the red looks nice, I guess. So to start off, just come to official presets and hit the download button on one of these and grab it from wherever your default download place is, default download location, and then open your settings. Now, if you come down into your settings and this isn't here, the Bandage BD, that means you didn't install Better Discord correctly, and you're going to need to figure out how to do that. So you're going to come to themes and click open your theme folder, and then you're going to drag your theme into this folder here, and it should pop up right here. Then activate your theme. So turn on the theme itself, and you should see it pop open. If that's all you wanted to do, then you can go ahead and leave this video right now. But if you want to look at how to change different elements in here, like different text colors and your background color, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So to do that, we're going to go back into our user settings, scroll down, and we're going to go to settings here and Bandage. You want to scroll down to the bottom and make sure developer mode and enable transparency are enabled. This will just allow you to open the developer window and change some things. So once those are good, you have those. We're going to go back to our plugins folder. Or sorry, not our plugins folder, our themes folder, wherever you have your themes installed. And we're just going to open this with Notepad, the theme itself. Now if your theme is not a .theme.css, it probably won't work for you. So say if somebody gives you a bunch of code for another theme, you're gonna need to make a file. You can just make a new text document and then just change its properties to like .theme.css at the back here, and it should work for you, and then you just load it as normal. But for right now, I'm just going to open this with Notepad++. I prefer it because it gives me some nice colors and stuff that I can see for different stylings of text. So once you have this open, it looks like there's a lot of stuff in here. That's because there is. So this is root right here. This is all of the main stuff. This changes a lot of the big stuff about the theme. I'm not going to go through everything, but the main stuff you're going to want to worry about is this stuff here you can change, and then the app background. So this right here, the -- background image, is the link to this background right here. So I'll change that right now just to show you. I've pulled up a random image online. So to change the background image, you're just going to highlight this URL here and then paste whatever URL you want, and then just hit save, and it's that easy. And now I have this as the background, but I don't really like that. I was just using that as an example, so I'm going to save again, and then we're back to the original. Now this stuff here has nice comments you can see. So this is the main accent color, online status color. You can change your fonts in here. So if you want to change your font, you need to find one online, download it, install it, and put the exact name of the font in here and then save, and you should be able to change your font. It might take a little bit of messing around with because the fonts are a little bit finicky, but if it's default in Windows that comes with any of the fonts, you can use any of those to change the fonts here. So you do that in here. Alright, for example, if say I want to change this main color here, a bunch of this red stuff, and I want to change it to a different color, I can come here to this HTML color codes. I'm going to grab this green here. I like this green. You're going to copy this code here, this hex code, and I'm just going to replace that with our new code. And then I'm going to click save, and then you can see how a ton of stuff is now green. You can even use variables if you want. So say channel unread is already variable main color, but if you want to change that, you can. The channel color itself, I'll just copy this. So this is a variable main color. It's just right here. I can copy that and put it here. Get rid of that, and I can save it. And then all my channels are now green. Or I can make them a different color if I want. If I want to make, I can just type in like royal blue, for example. Get rid of this extra space, and now it's royal blue. Pretty straightforward. So I'm going to show you how to change specific elements here. So let's say that I want to change the default background, the default color, sorry, for all the people, any user. To do that, we need to open the developer window. So you need to hold Control Shift I. I need to be actually selected in here. Control Shift I. And then this is where you're going to spend a lot of time. It looks like there's a lot of stuff in here because there is, but it's not as crazy as it seems. So you see how I'm hovering over here? It has it highlights different aspects of the window. So if I just kind of browse through here, I can kind of see, oh, it's highlighted that at the top, so I can change a bunch of things up there. This goes a little bit deeper, going deeper into here. You see this guy here would be what I was looking for, but you can go all the way through here, but I wouldn't recommend it because it takes a long time to figure out what you want. The easiest way to do it is to click this little select an element page arrow. So if I click that, you can see that I can move this around, and I can highlight like very specific things. So I'm going to click scars here, and you can see right here the element style. So as an alternative to the website that I showed you before, you can click on this little purple or this little square that has a color. You can switch between these colors too if you want to use hex or RGB or HSLA. You can do that. This is just how to grab another color, like a easy way to grab a color. Like you can just click the color picker and grab a color and copy it and put it back in your theme somewhere else or anything. Changes you make in here will not stay if you restart Discord. So I'll show you how to make them stay. But before that, here's the transparency slider as well. It's right under here. So if you can see Scar's name right now, it's going it's becoming more and more transparent. So you can change that at will, and then the transparency just adds an extra little spot here, and you can change that. But you can see here now what I'm looking for is the stuff down here. So this one's pretty straightforward. So username, right? We have username here. So I'm hovering over it, and you can see that it's selected both of the users that have put a message in this channel. So alright, so when we're in here, you can see that if I come down into here, this is mainly what you're going to want to deal with. Once you have the general area of what you want to find, you're going to come down in here, and this is all of the stuff that applies to that specific element. So under username here, you can see it highlights both of the users. So I'm going to left click, and then I can type color colon. Let's go yellow. Right, and you can see right now it hasn't changed yet. That means that there's something in our main theme file that's overriding that. So in order for us to make this yellow, we have to use a exclamation point important. You might have to do this sometimes. If you're in here trying to change stuff and it's not working, try putting an important after it. If that still doesn't work, then you're not in the right place, or you're not doing something correctly. So let's say we want to make this permanent. So I would copy this, I can copy this whole block here, Control C, copy, and then I'm going to open my theme again, go down to the bottom, the very bottom, under the root, so under this bracket. You want to make sure it's under here. If it's inside, it's going to mess a whole bunch of stuff up, so you want to keep it in here. And then the only change that we actually made was color, so I'm going to get rid of the rest of this stuff here. And I'm just going to make it formatted nice. So, and then I'm going to put a comment. So just a /* will make you these green texts, and you can put little notes for yourself so you can figure out what's going on. So for me, this is changes user name color. Oh, color. Jesus, it's early. And then we can just save this, and then anytime we load Discord, it'll change. So just for an example, I'll change this back to lime. You can see, boom, now everybody's green, which is nice. Now I'll show you an example of a background. I'll again use scars here. So I'll use a little clicker. I'll click scars, and we'll see. So here we have all of these boxes, all these little boxes here. So you can see right here the background is transparent. So we already have a background. So I can go background blue, or background yellow, or background green. So then we can go ahead and copy this whole thing again and put it down into the bottom if we wanted to change that. But I'm not going to keep this because it looks terrible. So I'm going to just hit a Control R real quick and refresh Discord, and it should reload my theme and get rid of any of the changes that I made. So now it's all nice here, but you can see that our green is still in the spot that it's supposed to be. Now we'll go on to hover and selected. These are just little snippets inside of this code down here that we can use to change how Discord behaves a little bit. So if you see when I hover over customization FAQ, that it does change color from its original color. So if I didn't want that to happen, or if I wanted to change it specifically on hover, then we can do that. And you can see that we set our regular channel color to blue earlier. So let's do some hover. So hover is a little bit different. You can't really get it with this inspect element because you're not hovering over it. So what you need to do is hover and then press F8. F8 is just pauses the whole Discord window. So then we can go ahead and click it, and you see how it still looks like I'm hovering over it, which is the case. So let's try to change the text color here. Where is the text color? Here it is. It's right here. Name 3DS message. So you can see that it is white right here. So let's change it to red. So there we go. And you can see in here when I'm looking around, there it is right here. There's a hover in here. So we don't need all of this. We only need the part that's in white. So this stuff is grayed out. So we only need the stuff in white here. So I'm gonna copy that, paste it into here, add a curly bracket, color red, semicolon, and a final curly bracket, put a little comment. We'll say changes channel text color when hovered. So then I can save this, and it should work again. And when you're making changes, when it's paused, I believe you have to actually unpause it using F8 to see any difference. But just for the sake of customizing, I'm going to open this again. I'm going to get a little bit of a darker red, something like this, and I'm going to copy this hex color, and I'm going to add a background dash color, that, and then save. And then I'm going to update my notes, changes text and background color when hovered. So I can click save, press F8, and now you can see it looks like trash when I hover over it. But this was just to show you how the background works. And selected is easy. We'll try selected now. So you can see how this channel is the one that's selected. We can just explore in here a little bit until we find something that has selected in it. So once we're in here and we find our selected, I'm going to find this. So we're in here, and here's the text again. So you can see that it's white here. I can click this, make it red, which I'm going to do to show some contrast. So I'm just going to copy this because I like how it is already. Copy it and slam it down here. Changes text color when selected. I can't type very well right now. Sweet. Now you can save this, and we're good to go. And this little icon changed just because we haven't changed it. So now I can click anything else, and you can see that aside from my hover, when I'm not hovering over it, it'll stay selected. And you can play around with these. You can have it the same as the selected color. So when you're hovering and then you hover over something that's selected, it doesn't change it like this and make it look like garbage. And then I'm going to show you one final thing. So I'm going to show you how to remove something that you don't want to see. So say I have this right here. I click on this user Big Steve, and I don't want to see his face for some reason, for whatever reason. You can use this for a number of things. So say like if you don't want to see like nitro buttons or any element, you don't want to see it. So you can, I'm just going to click on his image here, and this is wrapper here. So I'm going to click in here and I'm going to go display. Oh, display none. So now it's gone. That's it. It's that easy. So then we would just copy this, and we would put it down at the bottom here. And I'll get rid of this stuff here. Removes users Discord profile picture. Now that this code will work for everybody, so it's going to be for everybody. So if I click on everybody, they're not going to have their image anymore, which I guess could be useful for if people have not safe for work stuff, or you're using Discord at work and you don't want random profile pictures. But note that it does remove all of them. So different, if you want something really specific, you have to make sure that it doesn't highlight anything else, because it will remove that. That's why it's really important to have comments, so you can figure out what errors you're causing by the stuff that you're doing. So that's all I'm going to show you right now. Clearvision is great. The guys are really awesome. If you have any questions or you end up messing up your theme or something, they'll be happy to help you. So just post in there. If you have any questions or anything, they'll usually help you out as long as you're not spamming. And the link to Clearvision Discord, like I said before, is in the description of this video, so you can just pop down in there. And thanks for watching, and enjoy your themes.